Today we have the great Richard Crain with us. Good morning, Dr. Crain. How are you doing?
Good morning, Stan. How are you?
I'm very good. Everybody that I talk to says the word "the great" in front of your name.
Oh, I doubt that. I doubt that.
You and I talk quite a bit, and I love your story. And tell me, just let the whole world know kind of what your story is, when you started playing, and who your band director was, and all that stuff.
Well, people are tired of hearing my story, I think, but I'll tell you one more time. I was a sophomore in high school, and the superintendent hired a band director to start a band, Arnold Baca, who just graduated from Trinity University in San Antonio. And he had gotten out of the Army, and as so many did in those days, and started their career. And I said I didn't really want to get out there and butt heads on football because they didn't have helmets and that sort of thing to do today. And so I welcomed this opportunity. And Arnold, Mr. Baca went on to be the president of the Texas Bandmasters, and started on trombone. I don't really remember why. He just needed a trombone player, and started an old silver Cleveland trombone. It's made by the King Corporation in those days. And I fell in love with music. And I also kind of was a choir director, if you will, at our church, because it was very, very small. And I would usually direct the choir if you'd call 5 or 6 people a choir. And so I fell in love with music. And in those days, Stan, there was a program called Band of America, and it was directed by a gentleman named Paul Laval. And it's 48 musicians from 48 states. And they played great old overtures and marches, and I would not miss that radio show every week. And fell in love with it. And like in many band halls, I think, and orchestra rooms, that teacher, the director, is a counselor. And I remember that more than any other teacher, I would talk to Mr. Baca just about life. And he helped me and got me a scholarship, small scholarship, to go to Trinity University and major in music. And I never looked back. It's just one of those things that I fell in love with as an art form, and I wanted to be a teacher.